Good morning. It is, I think it's like 6:15 or 6:10. And I'm going to take you along with me for a day not working from home. I feel like a lot of my videos have been work from home, and today is a crazy day, but it's kind of what's normal for me right now. So I thought I would take you along and see how this video goes. Quick overview of my day. I'm just waiting for Shay to get home. He worked nights last night, and my main vehicle, my own vehicle, is in the shop, so we're swapping back and forth between vehicles. Luckily, we have a third vehicle that I can drive, but we try to drive the commuter one when I don't have my Jeep. Anyways, not important. So hopefully he'll be home in the next like 35 minutes, because the first thing on my to-do list is first I need to drink some freaking water. But I have a chiropractor appointment, so I have to do that, and then I'm in the store all day today. And I got some exciting things. I'm moving desks. I am changing displays. Oh, there's my third snooze button. And then I have a dinner training tonight with one of my favorite companies. But we're also going to be talking about some podcasting things tonight. So I have a full day. I probably won't get home until 10 p.m. tonight, but I'm going to build some confidence and try and film in public today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to quickly get ready. Oh, and then I forgot, I have to go and get a headshot done for something exciting that I'm going to be talking about in like 2 weeks, but I'm going to give a sneak peek of that. I have a quick meeting with a group of people, and I'm getting my headshot done there, so I need to look somewhat presentable for a headshot today as well too. So that's what my day looks like, and I'm going to take you along for as much of it as I feel confident in filming, and we'll go from there. So I'm just going to quickly get ready and make some breakfast and then have a coffee. I know in my previous videos I like to start my mornings with like having a coffee and sitting on the couch, but for mornings like this where I have to be at Cairo for early or have to be somewhere, I don't get to do that. So this is more of a realistic day when I am not working from home in today's video, and I'm so happy you guys are back. So let's get to it.
Okay, I did not give myself enough time to talk, to eat, and to get ready, and then get to the chiro appointment. So I didn't do my makeup, so I figured I'm sitting in the car at the store, and I would do my makeup and kind of chat about my experience with seeing a chiropractor, because some people love it and some people don't like the use of a chiropractor. So I thought I would share my personal experience and why I started seeing a chiro while I do my makeup. We could just kind of chat. And then maybe just chat about the day. We'll see how this combo goes. So I started seeing Dr. Nicole Laux at Cortha Chiropractic 2 years ago. And it was because Shay had gotten benefits, and actually, let me backtrack. I went to a chiropractor probably over 10 years ago. And it was actually when I was first diagnosed with celiac disease, and I had a lot of migraines. So when I went to see the chiro for migraines, we talked about my diagnosis of becoming celiac, and they talked a lot about how when you have adjustments, they can help to repair different parts of your nervous system. I don't know all the proper terminology, so bear with me. And when you have a chronic autoimmune disease, parts of your nervous system is impacted and starts to degrade. And so anyways, I started to go for migraines, and I also saw a lot of relief digestive wise when I was navigating my diagnosis of being celiac. And it was great. My parents also went to them, and anyways, there was just some like weird vibes in that office. So one day we just decided to stop seeing a chiropractor. I was also like in much better health when I stopped seeing the chiro, so it wasn't like I was going solely dependent on the benefit of that. Anyways, so then 2 years ago, Shay got benefits, and I was finally put on his benefits, and he was suffering from some low back pain, and then I was starting to get more migraines again. My dad is prone to migraines, so it can be a little bit hereditary, but I was getting headaches hormonally, but also I just wanted to also improve my posture and make sure my spine alignment was not impacting these migraines. So anyways, I started to go, and if you've ever gone to the chiropractor, it's kind of annoying when you first start because you have to go twice a week, and then you have to go every week, or once every week, and then it starts to like be every other week. Anyways, and so right now I'm currently at 4 weeks because I feel good between that time frame. But what's really good is like if I do get a chronic migraine, I can like book in and then get an adjustment, and honestly it relieves it quite quickly because it tends to be like tension through my neck. And then I mean, there's lots of reasons people get migraines, but for me personally, it's typically hormonal, or it's like the stress build up and I just need to have an adjustment, and I feel really, really good. So my chronic migraines have gone down significantly since keeping up with my chiropractor adjustments. And I will also say I have worked really, really hard on balancing my hormones also for the last like 2 years. So those kind of go hand in hand, but I feel really good after my adjustments. I do think they've really supported my wellness journey, and I'm also like big on having multiple practitioners to help on your wellness journey. It's not just one practitioner that can cure everything. So I mean, I don't do as regular massages as I should, but like I love going to the Bloom. I see Emma at Bloom, and I love her. Anyways, so that's kind of been like the last 2 years I've seen the chiro. One other benefit that like I didn't really know whether or not was going to be helpful or not, but I remember in my first like session with Nicole, we talked about this, and I was like, I don't know if I believe that. But I get chronic ear issues. So like ear infections, very, very sensitive ears. I get itchy ears. Like I have eczema in my ears. I have a lot of like drainage from my ears. My ears swell all the time. And I remember talking to Nicole about ears, and she was like, oh, do you ever get earaches? And I was like, actually, I have like a big thing with my ears. They're constantly itchy, and they constantly are like on the verge of like being, you know, inflamed. And it's because I will literally scratch my ears in my sleep. I don't even know I'm doing it, but I've been to the doctor so many times as an adult, and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't even know I'm doing it, but in my sleep, I will literally scratch my eardrums, and they will swell so bad. Oh, I can't. There was like a couple years ago, it was like, I think it was during COVID. I had to go to the doctor, and they were like, I don't even know how you're functioning. And I've never cried so hard. I remember Shay having to take care of me. It was the worst thing. My ears were so swollen, like you couldn't even, like when she tried to put the thing in to look in it, she couldn't even put it in. She was like, your ear canal is like touching. Anyways, we quickly talked about that at the very beginning of one of my first sessions, and she was like, oh, actually, I see a lot of patients for ear issues. And honestly, knock on wood, I have not had an ear infection. I still have eczema in my ears. It's something that's just like, I don't know if that'll ever go away. And it might not be eczema, but it feels like eczema. Because it's very flaky and it's very like eczema-like. Anyways, I have not had like a severe ear infection since starting my chiropractic regular assessments, so that's been really nice, and not even a reason I was going to the chiropractor, but just kind of like a bonus of going. So love that. And yeah, I just like feel really good after I get an adjustment. Feels like my shoulders relax a little bit more. I feel like I have a taller posture. I feel like my chest isn't so like whatever that word is, like where you're hunched over. I really do feel the benefits of seeing a chiro. So my next appointment is actually only 3 weeks away, because the 4-week mark I am on vacation, and I find for me personally, as the season changes and we see like more snow and more gloomy days, that's when I tend to have more headaches. So I just don't like to push it. Whereas the summer, like I can go 6 weeks and not have an adjustment and feel good. Anyways, so in the winter, I try to go 3 weeks. Sometimes in the summer, I will push it to 6, depending on, yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to share while I was doing my makeup about my chiro and just how supportive it's been and part of my journey. Again, I'm very fortunate that it's part of my benefits. So, and by my benefits, I mean Chase benefits. So I don't want to negate the fact that it does cost money to see a chiro. Okay, the day I'm filming this is a Wednesday. And what I'm going to do when I get into the store, Wednesdays are usually my longest days in the store, always. They're the days where like a lot of the product comes into the store. There's just like more things to do on Wednesday. So they're always my longest days at the store. Anyways, today is going to be extra long. As I said, I have a training tonight, but also I am trying to crunch in some hours every day this week and this weekend, because I'm taking Tuesday, Wednesday of next week off. I'm going to the States with my future sister-in-law, Shania, and we're doing a little girls shopping getaway trip, and I'm really excited. But I know that my to-do list is so long right now that it makes me very anxious. So the first thing I'm going to do when I get into the store today is make that list. I have about 18 sticky notes of things that I need to do or remember, so I need to put it on a massive list. The other reason I want to do this list is because in a few weeks I'm going away on vacation to Mexico, and I have never taken, except for Christmas, like the Christmas to New Year's time, I've never taken an extended period of time off. Like I'll probably be taking 10 days off. The trip is 7, but like the before and after. And so many of you can relate to this. It's almost overwhelming to take holidays for that long, because the to-do list before you go and the after is just insane. So I'm looking forward to it. However, this is actually like one of the busiest times, because not only is it like holiday season and holiday prep, but also this is the time where you start to book things and like talk to brands and like plan for the following year. So this is always like such a busy time, and I just want to make sure that before I go away to Mexico, I am not like stressing to come home. I know some of you are like, it's just a job, why are you stressing so much? It's just my personality. And I want to have like most of that to-do list of what I want to get done before I go, done or in place, so that when I get back, I can just kind of enjoy the holidays. Anyways, my makeup is done enough for now. I'll have to do a touch-up later before my headshot, but, and figure out what I'm going to do with my hair. Anyways, I'm going to head into the store and start on that to-do list, and then I will try to film as much as I can in the store, but it definitely intimidates me to film in public. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, let's get to it. All right. So as soon as I got into the store, I saw this lovely crepe with my name on it.
and it was all these amazing candles in it, and I had forgotten that we just got a new shipment of these candles, so I wanted to get them out on the floor before the store opened so that all of the customers who came in the day got to experience these new scents because they are unbelievable. So this is a new candle company in our store, and it's called Wax and Fire. And oh my gosh, when I tell you, these scents are to die for, I seriously mean it. So this candle company, they are 100% soy-based. They don't use, the phthalates and parabens that we were trying to avoid. They're also naturally scented with essential oils and fragrances, not the synthetic stuff. So we have cinnamon bun, the oak barrel cider, we've got Canadian maple, winter wonderland, yup, some spruce, a little pumpkin, and vanilla left over from our fall scents as well, and they're just amazing. Then I figured while I'm down here, before making the trip all the way back upstairs, I would do a quick little inventory check. So another thing I do pretty much every Wednesday is I place orders with the accounts that I am responsible for. So I am responsible for ordering the professional lines, which are located in our dispensary at our Lansdowne location. And these are, again, our professional lines. They're third-party tested. They have a few more health claims and studies bound to these products. And these are typically recommended by practitioners. So that's why they're behind the counter, but anyone can access them. So doing a quick little inventory check while I'm down here. And then I remembered that I had some clients who were looking for greens and reds specific recommendations. So I was also in the section and thought I'm gonna do a quick little scan of the ingredients on these products for gut health and just really flourishing the good microflora. It's really great probiotics. Then I skipped over to our cosmetic section. So other accounts that I'm responsible for is some of our cosmetic accounts, which are like 3 Ships, Bad Hippie, a few other ones. So I figured I'm just gonna save myself some time, make some quick notes. It's also easier to do these things when the store's closed. As much as I love customers, it's just sometimes, you're pulled away so often. So I figured I would just make use of my time while I was down here. Okay, it's now time to have a quick little snack. This is like 8:30, quarter to 9. I needed a quick little bite. I was craving this apple. This is such a fresh local apple and it's so amazing. But I have yet to get to that list. I decided let's open the emails and see what is right in front of us to start the day. So I did that, and as you can see, I'm here for a little bit, flipping through some notes, making notes, looking over some special order requests, looking over some orders that came in last week, seeing what came, what didn't came, making some notes. It's kind of all part of the process before I go in and start placing orders, is see if anything didn't come or there was any issues from the previous week as well. So I'm here for a bit, going through those sheets and also looking up some products as well for customers. So trying to do a little bit of multitasking here, and I stayed at my desk doing this type of admin for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Then I ran downstairs for a little bit, did some things, and then I came back up because I was yet again absolutely starving. So ready for lunch. I think this is like 11:45 at this point. I'm starting my lunch off with a spinach, strawberry, and I also tossed in some fava beans as well for some crunch. And then this is a homemade dressing. It's just balsamic, olive oil, and a little bit of strawberry puree. I'm addicted to this salad. Fun fact about me is I actually hate the stems on spinach salad. I will eat them if I'm out somewhere, but if I'm making my own spinach salad, I will cut all the stems off. I don't know why, but it's just, that's that. And then I also had some leftover chickpea pasta. So this is chickpea pasta, broccoli with chicken, and then I made an Alfredo sauce with a little bit of cheese on top. Then I got a lovely text from my mother. She wanted to check out these new candles and inquire about some products, and she visits pretty much every Wednesday to see what's new. Refueling with my second cup of coffee. So this is now like 12:30. It's usually when I need that second bit of boost. And plus I was about to head back up to my desk, so I needed a little extra fuel to get me through my afternoon. So there's a lot of commotion that happens upstairs. A lot of people, a lot of questions. So headphones are in, and when the headphones are in, that means it's seriously get to work. Little quick pick me up with my chocolate, and this is where I started to make my list. And then I started to go through the Christmas catalogs for Christmas inventory. This has been so exciting to look at new products, to see what brands have brought out for holiday features, and companies actually start researching these types of things in like August. Maybe we're a little bit behind, but that's okay. We're not as big of a store, but we are currently trying to get lots of that Christmas and holiday inventory in within the next few weeks to start to roll that out when the time is right. So this filled up pretty much most of my afternoon up here, and as I was making my list, luckily one of my best friends at work sits right behind me. So a good little laugh with her is like that midday pickup.
Oh, you need me in your video. Do you want to see my video? No. I want you to be in it. It's part of my day. Okay, we are back in the car. Oh my gosh. As you can see from the day so far, well, this light is giving. We're back in the car to touch up our makeup. As you can see from the day so far, I did a lot of computer work. This is like, as I said, such a busy time of the year because we're trying to do like holiday stuff. We're doing like big events in our store. It's just like insane. Like all great things. Like as you can see, Sarah, we like go back and forth a lot on like holiday ideas. So anyways, it was just a great productive day. I love having like, you know, making progress on that to do. So I'm currently sitting outside of a different building, touching up my makeup because as I said, I'm getting a headshot done tonight, in a totally different capacity from Joanne's. And by the time, shortly after this video is out, there might be more of an update. But I will show a little sneak peek when I get into this building. And some people totally might recognize this building. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Two other things I need to mention. I must be getting my period any day now because I had my salad for lunch, my pasta for lunch, then I had some chocolate, then I had a second coffee, then I had some meat stick, and I'm freaking starving right now. I'm so hungry. We have a dinner training tonight, so that will be so nice to have a dinner. I just cannot wait. I'm looking forward to it so much because I'm so hungry. So that's not till 6:30, so I have another hour and a half to 2 hours before I can eat again. And I'm eating lots of food today. I'm going to say PMSing or hormonal because I need a little bit extra fuel. Anyways, so just touching up my makeup before I head in to do a nice little headshot. I was just saying to one of my best friends, Jazz, who's also, I talked about, she's a nutritionist and her handle is Nourishment Kitchen, but she's also a photographer and she is so stunning. She's done weddings. She did my family shoot with Joe. We did like my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my siblings, my parents, and Joe, which is my niece, to do the 5 generations, and she did those family photos and they were freaking stunning. If and when we ever do get married or do engagement photos, it will definitely be her because she knows exactly how to do it. Anyways, we talked about also doing new professional headshots, and I was saying how all of my professional headshots that I have blonde hair, like blonde highlights in it, right? And I dyed all my hair red at the end of August. And so when I look back on those headshots, I don't even recognize myself because I'm so used to having like the natural hair color. Like I'm naturally a ginger. And when I see the blonde, I'm like, take a double take. I'm like, that's not me. I don't feel like that's me. Anyways, so the headshot I'm getting for tonight is business, but like not... The point of this is she is going to do some headshots for me for business purposes as well because she's an amazing photographer and she sent me her examples of her headshots she did for herself today and they were freaking beautiful. Anyways, I feel like people are starting to roll into this meeting And they're going to be like, what is she doing in her car? And they're going to know I'm vlogging. Anyways, okay, I'm going to finish touching up my bronzer, a little bit of blush, maybe some eyeshadow, keep it natural, and head into the meeting. So I'll show you a glimpse of inside, but I'm going to film it on my phone because I don't have the confidence to film it on my vlogging camera yet. Anyways, on to the next thing on my to-do list today. So it is currently 9:27 and I'm just getting home. Luckily today was one of those days that Shay was between night shifts, so he was actually off, which allowed me to be away from home so much for the girls, our dogs, so that was good. But I cannot wait to get inside and see them. I didn't film any content in that meeting because there were so many people that were in that room, and it went on for almost 3 hours of a talk. And so the product training I was at was with the brand Purica. It's one of my absolute favorite tried and true brands. They are a mushroom based company from BC, and I love them so much. They are definitely the pioneers of mushroom products in Canada, and they're one of the very few companies that are actually manufacturing and selling at the volume that they are, and they're still independently owned. So many supplement companies are getting bought up by massive companies with an ulterior motive to purchasing them, and I'm not even gonna get into that, but that's honestly one of my favorite things about this company is that they're still standing strong as an independent, and that is their number one priority to continue to do. So I hope that happens. But I got some really great samples to try, and I mean, I've tried a lot of Complete 360. I've talked about this product for years. It's such a tried and true product. Red Reishi relaxation. I need this so bad. I just need to like shut my brain off. Some recovery and some other things like drink mixes. Anyways, amazing training, amazing day, busy day, but as I said at the beginning of this video, I do so many videos where I'm working from home. And that has not been the reality for me lately. I've been working a lot more in store, and I'm working a lot more longer hours, which I love. And I'm figured out the balance yet, but we'll get there. I've got some holidays coming up. Hopefully that's a good time to rest and recover. But I wanted to take you through kind of what a day looks like. I don't know how this video is going to turn out because it's such like little clips, and plus I can't show like too much computer side of things because there's obviously, numbers and budgets and things like that I can't put on social media. Anyways, so quick glimpse as to kind of like what a day looks like when I'm in the store, kind of on the go. And I mean, I do so many things for Joanne's Place, so that is ever changing and evolving, and every day can be very unpredictable. Today there wasn't very many meetings. Some days there's meetings back to back for parts of the day, but today was a really good day to play catch up on computer work, look at inventory for the holiday season, which is so exciting. It's like, oh, I can't wait. Put a new product, learn about new product, and also that like little midday sneak peek at something else that will come in a few weeks, like very short few weeks. So stay tuned for that. I know people hate teasers, but you got to play the game, my friends. Anyways, before I head inside and give my fully devoted attention to Shay and the dogs, I want to close off this vlog here. Thank you so much for following along. Again, why today was the day I picked up the camera, I don't know, but I'm rolling with whatever urges I have. I actually charged my battery before I went to bed last night, and I was like, I'm going to vlog tomorrow. And we did it. So thanks for following along. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You'll get that notification as soon as a new video pops up. And give this video a like or some love in the comments if you liked seeing a little glimpse into my day when I'm in the office. Anyways, I am off to bed. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day, rest of the week, rest of the month until I see you in my next video. Bye.